Mm,
All you told me was literally all you told me was to write those things.
okay, okay.
Literally.
Oh, okay.
You never actually asked me to do the whole entire thing.
Um, Sorry for the misunderstanding. Please do the whole entire thing. Hello, Jason. One moment as I try to. Oh, there it is. Flip camera. That's. Oh no. There you go. Mirror. There it is. Hello, guys. Welcome to Phone Doctor. I'm also streaming live on YouTube. Welcome to the stream. Today, we have an iPhone that's coming in a little bit of a complication here. Let me see if I can get another phone so we can see what's streaming also on Facebook. But what we have here is a device that doesn't power on. It's an iPhone 11. No response from the electrical scanner. And today is 10:38 a.m. Saturday, the 4th, February 4th. Looks like my gloves are getting torn. I'll go ahead and try to get another one as well. There we go. Hello, Dan the man. Okay, I'll wait for my fingers to kind of dry up a little bit, and I'll put on the other sets of gloves. We'll start getting our tools prepped up. The blade, pentalobe. Let's see, we have a pentalobe. Phillips we'll need. Let's see here. Do we have a pentalobe? I think it would be nice to have this. Pentalobe. Pretty sure I have a pentalobe. Just gotta find it. So many different tools. There it is. Right here. Okay. Good morning, Zachary Ferguson. How are you? I was just streaming last night. I think you were there. Let me look for a few other sets of tools while we have you guys here today. Good morning, good morning. Just cleaning up around the house. What kind of cleaning up work? Like around the bedroom, the living room? What, if you don't mind me asking. what consists of your cleaning up routines and chores. You know, it's wonderful to be able to clean out here with you guys. When I'm doing cleaning and routine setting up, it's just so good to be able to share the experience with you. It takes away from the humdrum so much more. Harper Hoy, thank you for the likes. 5 likes so far. Thanks, guys. Just got #1 gifter badge. Thanks for the roses, Harper. Cereal, follow the host. Hello, Cereal. Thank you for following the host. Looks like some more of the viewers are coming in today. Got 54 viewers. Okay. Hey, Mason. Mason 673. Hello, Mason 673. Let's see if I can stand this up over here. Do you like that angle better, guys? A little bit more at eye level with the phone doctor. Do you like that better? Eye level with the phone doctor, or do you like the other level better? Mason, yes, I do fix phones. Fredson, Whitefield, I order parts from various places, sometimes from California, sometimes from Maryland. Rarely do I order direct from China. Okay, let's go ahead and begin this repair. Maybe I'll make a TikTok of it beforehand. Okay, guys, if anybody wants to do a shout out, say hello or anything like that, here's your time. I'm going to include you as part of the TikTok, okay? What kind of phones do you work on most? Mostly, Caden, hello. We love Phone Doctor. Yo, bro. Yay. Why don't you guys do some shout outs for some family members or friends or anything like that, so this way they can see your shout out in part of the TikTok that's just about to be made. I think this upcoming TikTok is probably going to get about 100 views by the end of the day, so make sure you got something nice to say about people, you know, like happy birthdays or anything like that. Device incoming is an iPhone 11 Pro Max. The electrical scanner does not appear to be responsive. Today's special episode, we will be streaming on TikTok as well as YouTube for this particular repair. The charge port is fitting snug and secure. Volume down, volume up, volume rocker, power button has positive tactile feedback. Rear panel does not appear to be fractured. Rear camera lens does not appear to be fractured. Front of the display, the glass screen protector, does appear to have a little bit of fractures and cracks in the right hand region, and the device appears to be DOA, meaning dead on arrival. Client's desired resolution is to restore the operation of the device. There is important data on here that she'd like to recover, and the customer is very generous in offering $499 to perform this service. We don't really know what's going on with it yet, so we'll have to open it up to see what some of the possibilities are. So without further ado, let's go ahead and do this together. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 1, 2, 3 Phone Doctor. And say hello to our special guest. Hello guys, I own my own repair. It's called Yona Phone Repairs. Yay Brenton, behind the scenes, Phone Doctor, mysteries upon mysteries. Welcome back, Zachary. So what should I title this one? Behind the scenes? Behind the scenes with Phone Doctor and fans. Okay, almost there, guys. It's taking a while to, it always takes me some time to try to almost there. Got to set the background. All right, just a few more minutes, and then I'll go ahead and post this, and you guys can drop a comment for me, okay? All right, I'll go ahead and hit post now, so it should pop up and populate in about a couple minutes. You should make an Amazon store. I might come to your shop now if I can be live. That'll be cool. The golf cart. Are you here in Frederick, Maryland as well? Not yet. Where are you located? Brenton, Whitefield. Can you do me a favor? Message me on Google, okay? Search Phone Doctor Frederick. Phone Doctor Frederick, Maryland. And then send me a message on there. I'd love to coordinate with other repair shops, especially those that are just starting off. I like to help them kind of get on their feet. And even if you are established, you know, it's good to coordinate and touch base and be able to chat with each other. I love an open and productive environment for everybody. More knowledge is good knowledge, or good knowledge is more good knowledge is better. Yeah, the sharing of good knowledge to each other, good support. Where can we get a cool Phone Doctor hat like yours? Zachary, what kind of work do you do? Maybe I can sell off some of them as merch. Do you prefer like a brand new one? Or do you prefer one that's like has a little bit of wear and tear to it, so that it gives a little bit of I guess a little bit of character to it? Okay, I think my stream, my stream is still doing good over there. As far as the YouTube stream goes, I work as a mechanic. A new one would be dope. I would love to rep the phone doctor. Okay, I'll think about getting some new ones made. And Zachary, I'm gonna, you know, I hate forgetting about my followers. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna write down some of the details of some of my followers on this message board. Okay, so this way I don't have to keep asking over and over again. I feel like if I read it and try to memorize it, after about 8 times or so that you guys are on the live, I'll start remembering. But Zachary Ferguson, Zach, I'll say Zach 58. Zach 58, mechanic. Are you here in the Frederick area too, Zach? Once. Caps. Hello again, Ben. LA. Mechanic. Okay, LA. Commute to San Diego. I'll abbreviate this stuff so that, you know. Zach 58, mechanic, once cap. LA, San Diego. I'll say 30. Tentatively, hopefully I can squeeze this in. We'll shoot for like a price point of like $39 for one of these caps. You know, usually when I order them, I have to order them in a large quantity. So and try to strike a deal so that we can get it at a price point where it's still supporting me as a business, you know. So if that price is comfortable for you, I'll try to get some ordered, and just keep reminding me, Zachary. Good. Okay. And a new one, and I'll try to revise the design just a little bit, but that's cool. And let me know if anybody else wants anybody else wants to order too, so this way I can get an idea of how many to order. And how long have you been following me for, Zach? And what kind of mechanic are you? General automotive mechanic? Are you diesel mechanic? And how long have you been doing it for? Okay. Ben is Ben, if I recall correctly, your name is I'm still trying to figure that one out. Is it Amal, the first one, Amal, which is option A, or is it Amal, option B? I'll get it right. I'll have to keep trying. Probably since beginning of 2021, I just got into this work as an auto mechanic. Option A. So Amal. Okay. There you go. Amal. I got you, Ben. Which Ben used to be Yeti Mods. Y-E-T-I Mods. And how old are you guys? Zach 58 and Ben or Amal? A. So option A, Shay Shay. Well, hello there, Shay Shay. Haven't seen you in a while. Shay, I was just trying to get to know the viewers a little bit, so everyone's getting a chance to tell me a little bit about themselves. How about you? What city and state are you from, and what is your name? Is it Cheyenne or Shannon? What is Shay Shay? 24. So Zach is 24. That's a cool. That's a nice age to be at. You know, the golden age is 24. Good morning, Shay. I haven't seen you in forever. Maybe in about like 8 months now. Oh, by the way, I am streaming on YouTube over here. So if you guys want to get a YouTube POV as far as what I'm writing, get Shay Shay over here. Zach, he's from LA, commutes to San Diego. He's been a mechanic for about a year now. So it's good to have another fellow technician. And Mr. Zach over here would like to get a phone doctor cap as a promotional product. I'm listing it for a price point of $39. Hopefully I can get like an order of like 20 of them. I'll ask that everyone prepays for it, and that way we can get like a serious order going on, and I'm not stuck with like a whole bunch of 20 caps, you know. Cincinnati, 35 years old. Cincinnati. How do you abbreviate Cincinnati? I believe it's gosh, I don't know, because CT is Connecticut, so Cincinnati. I used to know when I was younger, but getting older, I'm a tech. I fix phones. That's cool. Tech. For which company? Shay. Phone tech. Shay, I'll be quite frank with you. You're probably one of the few other phone techs that comes to join my live feed and enjoys the live feed. It seems like lots of other phone technicians out here on TikTok, unfortunately, they they find my work is a little bit not as satisfying as they like it to be. So don't know, I guess technicians have their own likings and dislikings. Shay, for myself. So you basically own your own company, Shay. And let's see, what's your name over here? Is it Shay? And Ben is 20 years old. And I'm still trying to get his name. I believe it's called Amal. Amal, as opposed to Amal. So I went and bought the iPhone 13 last night at Best Buy. Little Big Ben. Cool. Based upon a little chat that we had last night, huh? 2.4K likes. Well, thank you for the roses, 111 Jaws. Watching from Aberdeen, Scotland. Harry Smith, thank you from all the way from Scotland. Shay 35 from Cincinnati. What is the two-letter abbreviation for Cincinnati? I gotta run, phone doctor. I'll remind you about the cap another day. Zachary, thanks so much for even bringing that up. I'm honored to have you popping in and chatting with me. I'll try to do live streams and on TikTok and YouTube more often, maybe once or twice a week, okay? So have a good weekend, okay, buddy? Appreciate you popping in. CN sounds correct. Thank you, Brady Shanker. Bye now. Another fellow mechanic. Always great to see another technician out here. So we have two technicians. We have Shay. And Shay, don't forget, you guys who's on the stream, I am on, YouTube right now, streaming from YouTube. So if you guys want to see the POV of the repair and see my notes of other people inside of the room, on the chat room, come join me on the YouTube stream. Okay, let me focus on this repair. I don't want to get too carried away, but if you guys want to see the POV of the, thank you, Mama, of the YouTube stream, come check me out on YouTube. Okay, and if you guys want a link, I'll go ahead and put it on here too. So this way, if you guys want to watch on TikTok, you can see me POV at me, and then if you want to see the YouTube POV, or if you have two devices, you can watch two different angles. But let's go ahead and pop this phone open, see if we have any solutions on it. A client will be calling shortly to get an update on things. Oh boy. GTA. Amal. Hope to see you back soon, buddy. Amal. A very active member with us. He's 20 years old and has been following us on on TikTok for a while, probably like a few. Finally found my other blade. Time to get this one cleaned up. This one's been in hiding forever. I'll be on the stream for a little bit. It looks like this repair is probably going to take a couple hours, so no rush on it. If you guys need to go somewhere, grab some lunch or dinner or something like that, breakfast or lunch, feel free to do so. Is it anyone's birthdays? Do you guys know any birthdays today? Any special days? Do you guys know what year it is this year? The zodiac sign for Chinese zodiac. Do you guys happen to know what animal it is? Pop quiz for you guys. I'll be back. Ben Yo Y Bizzle. Like the live. Thank you. Got 2.6k likes. I appreciate that. Got 8 people over here on the stream with us. Okay, let's do this. Hopefully we can get this bad boy open. It's not really wanting to come open. Not really cooperating this round, unfortunately. Sometimes it's like that. It's a struggle. There's a lot of debris in here. It's always important to have safety gear on. You just never know sometimes what's inside of the phones. Is probably sometimes the phones gets dropped inside of toilets, on the ground, and it's been said that the ground has a lot of bacteria, and sometimes there's fecal matter on the ground. Do you guys know what fecal matter is? So, as phone technicians, it's not just a set of electronics on here. We have to be Charamilus. It is the year of the rabbit. How did you know? Do you happen to be Asian or something? Or how do you know what the year is? And you picked up on the cue pretty fast over there. It was almost like a trick question, like as I call like an Easter egg type of question, just to see who has like general knowledge without general overall knowledge without looking things up too deeply. You know, I didn't really give too much hint on that one. I just said, do you know what year it is? What the zodiac sign is? So somebody could have answered that it's a year of the rabbit. Somebody could also answer that it could be the year of the cat. Interestingly, they're both the correct answer. Dolphin Girl, more 22. Okay, let's see if that will be enough to get this phone open. Oh boy, not working there. I just sent you a DM on Google. Okay, thank you, Brenton Whitefield. I'll have to check it out a little bit later, and do remind me that you found me on YouTube, because sometimes I'm sorry, TikTok, from the live stream. Do mention briefly that we spoke on TikTok, so give me a little bit of a fill in as far as what's going on. Now it's time to activate a thermal air circulator. Let's see if I can kind of angle it so you guys can see. Ramiro and hello, Ramiro. How are you, 1.6 boost? Or I'm trying to fix a phone. We have to open it up to run some diagnostics on it, see what's going on. Data is critical on this repair, so client wants to see what's going on. Now, hey guys, once again, do you like this angle better or this angle better? So this is angle B, and this is angle A. I'm good, fam. How you doing, dog? I'm doing I'm doing well. Happy to be here, happy to be streaming with you guys. So option A, I forgot which one it was. Let's see. Thank you for the follow. So let's do the test again. This is top and this is bottom. Do you like the top view or bottom view? Top and then bottom. Okay. We got to vote for the top from the lockbox. Thank you for letting me know. Any more views as far as, okay. Got 2 votes for the top, so we'll stick it at the top then. And if you guys want the POV of the work that I'm doing, please join me on YouTube. Have you guys subscribed to the YouTube yet? Once you subscribe to the YouTube, if you guys haven't done so, please take a moment to do so. Subscribe to my YouTube and turn on the bell notification so each time I go on a live stream, you guys can get notified that I'm going on the YouTube live stream. Do you guys have YouTube? Does anybody not have YouTube on here? There you are. Zachary, hello. Disconnect some disconnectors. FPC connectors, I meant. It's always good to use just your fingernails, rather than any harsh tools. Once we have the battery disconnected, we can put a small drop of juju juice right in that corner of the cable. I'll drop a sub right now, bro. Okay, 1.6 boost camped. I appreciate that. Once you drop a subscription, drop a comment, and turn on the bell notifications, okay? Do those 3 things. Just sub, great. Can you do those 3 things as well? Drop a comment to say that, you know, you came from the TikTok live, and also turn on the bell notification. And then I'll get feedback from you guys as far as what type of videos you guys want to see, what you find interesting, and I'll try to make more and more of what you guys want. So you guys are the ones that helps me gain more traction on TikTok and YouTube and Facebook, So I really appreciate that. If anything, guys, it's because of the feedback you guys give me. Where I can, I think of ways to provide more of what you guys are looking for. If you guys have any particular ideas or anything like that, any other ideas as far as what else I can do, as far as generating a little bit more foot traffic, you guys let me know too, okay? Just looking for some power supplies for the iPhone 11 Pro Max. Let's see here. Nothing there. Nothing there either. We'll get to it. Just subbed. And what kind of how old are you guys? If you don't mind me asking, how old are you guys and what state are you from? Okay, those aren't where the batteries are. I think the batteries are here. iPhone 11 Pro Max. There it is. Just sub 16 from Florida. Okay, cool. The locked box. And may I ask your name, the locked box? When you're in YouTube, do mention your TikTok profile too, because sometimes people who go on YouTube have a different profile name, so it's hard for me to connect. There you are. Okay, I'll go ahead and test the battery out. Just drop sub on YouTube and turn on notification. Thank you. 1.6 just boost. And may I have your 18 from North Carolina? Hello, hello. Do you do any work yet? 1.6 boost. What type of work do you do? What grade are you guys in? Okay, this doesn't appear to be the right phone. '11 Pro. Okay, this is for the 11 Pro, and I need the 11 Pro Max actually. Brent Whitefield. It's ZNTV Logs. Are you Apple certified? To be honest, no. So, I do have high regards for those Apple certified technicians. Congrats and yay for them for achieving their certifications. That helps qualify them for many types of repairs that Apple approves of. Sometimes, however, being Apple certified, sometimes, not always, but sometimes, so some of the problems are that it restricts you a little bit on the different types of repairs that you can do. So if you're a non-Apple certified and you are allowed, this one says P, I need the PM. Yeah, I can't think of any examples right now, but it's one of the biggest frustrations that I've seen other technicians express to me when they are Apple certified. There's certain repairs that they would like to do, but they can't really do. They're not allowed to because of the agreement with staying certified. And that is definitely frustrating because sometimes you may know the solution, but you're just not allowed to try it. Hope that answers it. Nothing wrong with being Apple certified. It's just that interesting. What happened here? This is a Pro Max, isn't it? Is this an iPhone 11 Pro Max? Did I grab the wrong? The battery terminals just don't line up. I don't know why. Is this not the iPhone 11 Pro Max? Are you guys still with me? Just don't understand why the battery terminals don't line up. Odd, odd, odd. Oh yeah, Brenton Whitfield. Yeah, yeah, that's I think that's what other people have shared with me too, when they are certified by Assurion, that sometimes there's certain repairs just that they're just not really allowed to do. I just don't know. Like, for example, for a while when a phone came in and if the back glass was cracked, there's a restriction against servicing them. It changes. These rules and regulations, they change from time to time, from period to period, so it's not always the same all the time. It's very odd. Battery terminal doesn't match. It's an iPhone 11 Pro Max. It is the right battery, but the FPC cable is completely different. If you guys look at it, here's the OEM battery. That's a cable for the OEM battery, and here's the new battery. It's a completely different position. Oh, I see. Josh? E.T. Qualex iPhone XS. You guys are right. I got 3 people on here. That's a power of peer review. The whole entire time, I'm thinking that it's an 11 Pro Max battery, but it's not. It's actually an iPhone XS Max. As a matter of fact, I have the 11 Pro Max. The 11 Pro Max has a triple camera array. So that's really a great example that of being able to show support each other. A second set of eyes, in this case 3 sets of eyes. And you know, when I was in the phone repair industry, as or any tech industry, as you're developing, when things like this comes up, it's all too often that we're too ashamed of it. You know, we're like, how can I be deemed a repair person if I make such mistakes? So people usually try to not publicize it, so to say. So if mistakes like that come up, they'll just kind of sweep it underneath the ground, say that it never happened. But the truth of the matter is, guys, hey Reet, how are you? Guys, this is Reet. Reet, and may I have your name, if you don't mind? But Reet is a famous YouTuber who so good at playing Fortnite that he actually gets paid professionally. Nathan, well, welcome Nathan. As always, it's an honor to have you here with me. Nathan, what I'm going to do, just so that I don't forget, I'm going to write down your information on my board over here, okay? So each time you visit, it'll help help me remind me. Reet is Nathan. There's so much details to remember and so many people to remember. It's hard for me to remember, so I'm going to write it down. And you stream, what is that game? Fortnite. It's unbelievable, but Nathan is such a pro at it. He's a young man too. I think he's under 18 years old, probably 17, and he's made over $100,000 streaming Fortnite. Now that's amazing. So when you get a chance, please do check out his YouTube channel. Please, everyone, support Right to Repair Your State. We'll do what we can, Brenton. If there's a way that you know, we can, that'll be great. I do like supporting freedom and flexibility to do things, you know. There it is. You're right on over there, Brenton Whitfield. This battery looks like it's lining up now, right there. Excuse me, guys. Okay. All right. Drop a little bit of juju juice down there. Soften up the adhesive a little bit while we're chatting. I'll try to pull out the old battery and test it a little bit. Do you accept mail-in repairs? And Brenton, are you still doing repairs, or you don't do repairs anymore, or do you have your own shop now? Yes, I do mail-in repairs if you would like. Kindly do me a favor to reach out to my my Google page. You Google up phone doctor, Frederick, and then DM me there, okay? Send me a direct message or message me on there, and I can coordinate something with you. That XL 4.6S. Rustic Shed Custom, hello. What are your thoughts on the Samsung's trying to do regarding pattern on AMOLED display? Jim Morales. You know, I am not as well versed on that matter. Can you fill me in on that a little bit? The key to getting these batteries out is to be gentle with it, okay? Never ever rush it. Just be gentle. It's like making love to your battery, I would say. You definitely don't want to rush and be pushy with it. Otherwise, you'll damage the insulator and cause like a small fire. These batteries, once they catch on fire, it's almost like a fuse. It keeps burning. Like it's so hard to put out. It just, I don't know why, but I've heard and I've seen them catch fire. It just keeps going. I'll put a question mark on this Apple battery, OEM battery. It's sus, S-U-S. Sus stands for suspicious or suspect. My goal is to buy a van and be mobile. Brent Whitfield. Okay. You know, that'd be so cool if you succeed in that. I thought about that as well. we'll definitely have to keep in touch and, I'll follow along with your progress over there. It's good to have somebody out to support you in your ventures. It's just that much more fun and enjoyable when somebody's there to see you before your dream has initiated, and when it actually comes into fruition and you're there and somebody was there from the beginning with you. It's just that much more satisfying. It's like, how can I say, Brenton, it's like going fishing but with buddies. It's fun to be able to fish and catch a big fish when you're alone. It's that exciting feeling like, oh, I caught a big one. But it's that much more fun when you have a fishing partner with you to share in your endeavors. So thank you for sharing that with me, Brenton Whitfield. J Morale. So they own a patent that will stop any AMOLED and OLED being imported into the USA. Technology is always so interesting. And where there's a patent at, it seems like people will find a way around the patent. They make small little changes that will result in similar performance, but using a different technology. So although the patent may be effective for the first year, 2 years, there's always engineers in the back that studies the design and improves upon it. And then, there's an improved version of it. For example, Apple, they made a patent when they first developed the iPhone. They said that your stylus is your finger. So instead of having like a stylus that's inside of the phone, they decided to make the stylus your finger. And that was their patent, to say, okay, no one else can use their finger as a stylus. But somehow, some way, other phone manufacturers found a way to have a workaround around the patent, so that other phone manufacturers can also use their fingers as a stylus, as a touch interface. Got to dump sand on it. Yes, that's right, Brenton Whitfield. That is one of the ways to put out a battery fire. Dumping sand on it. Has that happened to you a few times before? If you're comfortable with sharing. I believe you said that you've been in it for about a handful of years now, 5 years now, 6 years now. Cell phone repairs. I'm the only cell phone repair in my area. The next closest place for repair is 45 minutes away. Well, Brenton, you're laying in a pot of gold. I remember those days when I first started in my area. That is exactly what happened. I was the only one in the area, and everyone else was about an hour away. And that was about 15 years ago. And slowly, each day, each week, each month, it popped up. Newer and different companies just popped up out of nowhere. They just popped up everywhere. So what used to be very exclusive to me was not so exclusive anymore. Everybody was doing the same thing, and it turned into pricing and bidding wars. Everyone wanted to do the lowest pricing. So that went on for a while. Everyone's just, a lot of people were just price bidding each other or bad mouthing each other, and it was very frustrating. It actually presented such a big problem for me. I was in a stage of my business where the annual income was close to $250,000, about $250,000 a year. myself. That was my salary. There's the managers, my immediate manager underneath of me. He was actually making more than me at the time, so it was very prosperous to be king of the hill, to be the only one known in the area. And you know, the competition started studying and seeing how we did things, and started to implement some of the things that we did good into their business model, and made the pricing lower and lower. 15 years in wireless industry, 7 of that in repairs. Brenton, your story sounds so similar to mine. About 20 over here in the wireless industry, and I would say 18 of it was in repairs. Started when, well before even the Nextels. I don't know if you remember Nextels. There you go. I don't know if you guys can see, but we have a good indicator for what's going on here. The good news is that the device is serviceable, and the customer can get to her data now. Once this Apple logo pops up, we wait a little bit of time, and we should. There you go. That is it. Oops, I can't really show this. There's private information that's being shown, like customers personally identified information was showing up on the screen. So there you are. Now there's something wrong with the electrical port though. I plug it in, vibrates briefly, and then it goes right out. So something's going on with the charge port. Altel, Brenton, working Altel. Yeah. There was the Nextel phones, which was a flip phone, and wow, was it an amazing era, because customers had a craze for modifying their phones. So I remember one time a customer paid $300 and some odd to have their keypads, flashing antenna, flashing keypad, flashing battery. Their whole entire phone was lit up. And you know, people just want what they want. You know, they have Mercedes-Benz that are $100,000, so they want the exclusive phones. So that was profitable for us. $300 of flashing accessories, and it would come maybe once every week. The cost for parts at that time was about $50, so the rest of it was margin. So about $300 of margin. And because we were exclusive, no one else really had such things just yet. Customers only knew to come to us, and they were happy to pay whatever price it was that we billed, because it was exclusive, and they needed it right then, right there. This patent is regarding the pixel patterns on the display. Any alternatives would take some time. J. Morales, 87. Well, you definitely know your technology over there. It may or may not take time. I'm the only, okay. Do people unlock iPhone 13s if you forget the password? Yes, that is a possibility. That is indeed a possibility. So Brenton, just like with anything else, we as a business, me as a business owner, we have to adapt um, with the time, with technology, as uh, different types of phones come up, different technologies, different types of repairs comes up. We have to adapt our models. What used to work back then can't always work. You can't just sit on the same success. So the Nextels, they slowly got phased out, so we're not making $300 margin installing flashing keyboards and changing out batteries for customers anymore. There's competition comes up. Everyone else is doing it for cheaper. Everyone else is doing it for less. And the worst one is that there's no more Nextels. There's other phones out that people wanted to service and repair. So I think the next phase that I really liked was the Verizon flip phones. It's a Motorola V60. That one was really nice too, because the antennas, they cost about $1.50, and then customers came to me for $39 antenna replacements. They typically take about a minute and a half. So if you're doing a minute and a half for $39, and you do the math on that, I'll do that real quick. Let's see here. Let's say 40. Round it up to 40 times 1 minute. Times 60. That's literally $2,400 per hour. So $2,400 per hour of earnings off of replacing Motorola V60 antennas. Customers were happy because I provided the solution. I'm happy because, gosh, me and my team were earning $2,400 of per hour worth of revenue for the company, and that was a winning solution for everybody. Brenton Whitfield, thank you for the follow, Brenton. Thank you for finding me as well. I don't know how it popped up. How did this TikTok stream pop up for you? Did it just pop up and you weren't a follower before and all of a sudden you are? I know some people have joined us from earlier, from when I first started a couple years ago. Every so often I'll get new followers. Yeah, this charge port keeps going out. I don't know why. Maybe I have to enter the password in order to make it work. Let's see here. I'll be right back, guys. It was on your YouTube feed. Oh, I'm sorry, your TikTok feed. Cool. It's awesome to see. Okay. I got the ticket. So are you working from home now, or are you working inside of a shop? One second, guys. I think I have a call coming in. See if I can return this call real quick. Hello. Yes, hello. Phone doctor. Okay, what model phone do you have? Okay. Okay, can you tell me a little bit more about it? Okay, so it's starting to have ghost touching, basically. Okay. And are you here in the Frederick area? Okay. Do you think you can bring it by so I can take a look at it? And it takes me about 5-10 minutes to look at it. And once I see it, I can get you an exact price before I begin any work on it. Oh, you have insurance with it, I guess. It's what you have. Okay. All right. Yeah, and how soon were you thinking about getting the repair if the price is right? Okay. And what are some of the other prices that you've heard of so far? Just want to get an idea. So what are some of the other prices besides 29, the insurance price? Yeah. Um, See what I recommend, ma'am, based upon what you described over here, is instead of going for like at the lowest possible price, since you do have insurance, the problem with going with the lowest possible price with a repair shop is sometimes you'll get like symptoms after your repair. Sometimes it won't charge up right. Sometimes the signal quality will be dropped. Touch symptoms will persist. So it's very frustrating. Either parts are inferior or technical work is inferior. So usually what you want to do is shoot for like the medium range. You know, when you're saying that the prices are between 250 to 300, those are just about the right prices over there. The other price that you're hearing is the insurance prices is $29. Now that's a decent price because you do have insurance. And if you're willing to wait for a couple weeks, that would be the best approach. Definitely don't shoot for the lowest bidder. It's just like with anything else, you know, like plumbing jobs or work around the house. Usually, when you do bid for go with the lowest bidder, you'll run into complications, you know. So I don't know if that helps you any with that, but it's just too risky if you're going that route. So if you are interested in getting the job done today at a like a fair market value, I would recommend you come visit me at my facility just so you can see what I do, how I do. It definitely won't be in the $40 range or $30 range. Um, but at least you get a chance to see what your options are. And if you do decide you'd like to support me and my work, I can get started on it immediately, have it done for you by today. And it'll be quality work. I've been doing it for 20 years. Um, so, yeah, is that something that you may be interested in? Yeah, sure. And if you do change your mind, give me a jingle back and I'd be glad to help you out, okay? You're welcome, ma'am. Bye bye now. Okay, Brenton Whitfield. Hopefully that call over there helped kind of um, answer and address some of the questions that you may have as a home-based business as well. Sometimes clients will call and try to bid each other for the lowest pricing. Try to keep costs down until I start getting clients. And Brenton, please do message me about that, okay? On the Google application, be as thorough and clear as possible with me with what your desired objectives are. And I do want to support each other like that, you know. I know where you're coming from. I've been there, you know, and I I want to do whatever we can to help each other out. You know, there's going to be stages where I'm helping you out to kind of get where you want to get to, and pretty soon you're going to be in a position where you're going to surpass me in many areas in which you can reciprocate the help at. So as long as we stay on top of it, as long as our mind is on it, we're working our hours, we'll grow stronger and stronger together. But yeah, I just got a call over there from a client. I don't know if you overheard the conversation on my side. It's from my side. She said that the lowest price she found was $29, which is through insurance, which is, it's great if she has insurance and she wants to wait 2 weeks for the parts. But she also was in a rush and she wants to get it repaired like immediately. And she said the price is all over the range. We're ranging anywhere from $159 to $329. So between $100 to $329. One, two, three. So I feel like there's a $200 gap or range in there. So I advise her, it's not a good idea to go with the lowest bidder. And that's the truth coming from my heart. It's been there, done that. And whether you're shopping around for plumbers or mechanics, if you go with the lowest bidder, sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. It was an iPhone 11 Pro Max is what I feel. Brenton Whitfield. And, to be honest, if it was 10 years ago, I would be so anxious and desperate for business that I would engage in the lowest bidder game too. So if I hear the pricing is $159, I would try to do, okay, $129 or $100. Inside of my mind, I'm thinking, oh, I have to do whatever it takes to bring in that business because I am desperate. But that's actually the wrong approach. And what happens is you'll keep engaging in these battles with guerrilla warfare with these guys that are just coming in, and they really don't know enough yet to keep their business model going on. So they'll build cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. Then they find out that they can't afford to pay things, whether it's their electricity, whether it's their tools, sometimes even their shop supplies. In Brenton, I've seen it with my own eyes because I've franchised some of my business locations to some of my users. The people who bought did the franchise with me, they would engage in price wars and win more business. And then when I did my routine visit to see how they were doing what they're doing, I'm like, wow, the quality control really went downhill. There are periods and times where they're changing out the customer's batteries for $39, for example. And then they're promising the customers that they would change out with OEM batteries. So an OEM battery for $39 takes them about 5 minutes, so they feel it's justified. They're making $39 in 5 minutes. There's one catch though. The batteries were OEM, but they're used. So without much surprise, the customers would be frustrated. They'll come back a few days later if they have the time, and then they say, hey, I don't know what's going on with the battery. I know it's just changed out, but it still drains fast. So terrible business model to always shoot for the lowest pricing over there. My model these days is to shoot for premium position, mid to upper. If not, I want to be known as the most premium priced throughout my area. So I cater to the ultra exclusive ones that, wants the job to be done right and then extra care. I like to cater to the, I would say on a car level, Mercedes-Benz type of customers, the Maybach type customers, the clients. And I know that it's tough. Everyone responds back and says, hey, Mercedes-Benz drivers don't come do phone repairs. They'll just buy another one. Well, that's not my point. My point isn't to say that, go out there and search for people driving Mercedes Benz, search for my box, and then ask them to become your clients. No, that's not the point. The point is we want to cater to uh, people who need repairs but are willing and they do want to support the upper echelons of technicians. That's you and me, Brenton Whitfield. As much as people will disagree, and they'll always have like picky points, and there's always going to be better technicians than us. They're faster, they're smarter, they're better, but they don't run it the way we do. They don't speak to the clients and customers the way we do. They don't make that lemonade the way we do. So that's where I want to encourage more and more technicians to focus on. Instead of focusing so much on the technical details, what about the business end model of it? How can we encourage more businesses to understand that we have to feed ourselves? We can't just continue to just peck away, work endlessly for 60, 70 hours a week and then making mediocre wages just because competition keeps on doing the same thing. It's unfair to us. We learn, we develop, we took these hours to learn, and all these newer businesses, kids predominantly, study our TikToks, study our YouTubes, and next thing you know, they sell it for 1/3 or 1/4 of the price. Destroys erodes away at our margins in which we deserve. So we have to find a way to overcome and combat that. What kind of phone? Can you fix my iPhone 13? It's an iPhone 13 Plus and has a bad battery. Yes, sure can. Reach out to me on that. Hi, my phone fell from the second floor, no longer charges from the outlet. What is the problem? Probably the charge port, probably the battery, probably the logic board. How do you bypass a serialized part for Apple or copy the serial numbers from part to part? Brenton Whitfield, bypass. The word bypass sounds so, I don't know, so like we're trying to go around something. Copy the serial number from part to part. Maybe we have to think of a different way to phrase that as well. It just sounds so like sketchy or bad when we use the word bypass or, counterfeit or whatever. Serial number part to part. And for what reason will we need that for? Willie Jones, hi. It's me, Willie. Hey, Willie. How are you? Can you tell me a little bit more about yourself, Willie? 1 second, guys. I know that we may have spoken in the past before, Willie, but refresh my memory. Okay, there you go. Rights to Repair is giving us a hard time over here with the important battery message. Oh man. Messages are popping up. Sorry guys, I definitely don't want these messages to be popping up on a public stream. We have to protect the what do you call it, of the owners. Willie Jones. No, refresh my memory, Willie, if you don't mind. It's just so many different followers coming through here. Sometimes it slips my mind. Oh, True Tone work. Okay. So if you rephrase it to that, as far as True Tone, there is a device, Brenton, that can be used to copy the True Tone information from or the original LCD into the new one. And let's see, Brenton Whitfield. That is something that you can offer to your clients as part of an exclusive work. That's not really what I do. Actually, on my normal practice, I don't really copy the True Tone information over. My clients really don't care for that. To be frank with you, you know, sometimes clients are a little bit more particular, and they do want the True Tone. In that case, then I will. But on a regular basis, I just don't. It's not standard practice for me. So, not saying that you shouldn't. Maybe you can, and then you just do copy True Tone over, but it's a process that probably adds another 5 or 10 minutes to the repair process. And if my customers and clients don't perceive it as a value, then I just don't really know if it makes sense for me to invest into it. Lexus Living Life Lex. Hey Lexus, you're if I'm not mistaken, Lexus, you're the gal that works at Sheets. If I'm not mistaken. Tell me if I'm wrong. I have 4 phones that need to be fixed. Willie Jones, I have iPhone XS Max 8. Well, come on in with it, Willie. We'll see you when you get here. Be glad to help you out with it.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, yeah. Okay. I'm on it. Oh, did you call in a little bit earlier?
Yes.
Awesome.
About a Note 8.
Note 8?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, welcome.
Hello.
Yeah, I was streaming on TikTok, on YouTube and TikTok.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Do you guys did you get a chance to see my stream every so often? Yeah. New to it, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and fill out your information, and I'll take a look at your Note 8 for you, okay? Uh-huh. Let me let the fans know I'll be right back. I am in Florida. Hey, buddy, we'll connect on Google. Thanks for pick your brain. Hey, Brenton, thank you. Please do follow up with me on Google. And Brenton, if you don't mind, do me a favor. Leave a review for me to help support my business, and I'll do the same for you. Okay. Talk to you guys soon. I'm going to restream back. Let's say in about half an hour. I got to help out a customer, and I'll make a TikTok of it for you.